Getting ready for what should be a good one tonight here in Milwaukee. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll go to work against the man you see there, veteran right-hander Kyle Loesch. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through as Ichiro's got a leadoff single.
Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
D. Gordon will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
He's set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. 2 batters into a ball game.
You can do it. All right, let's win, Brewers.
Here comes a 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get one on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Christian Yelich will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. here's the first pitch. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Pause, now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
Wow. These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with one out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Michael Morse will dig in now. One home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch on the way. Chopper, foul. He's ready now, the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up. The 1-1.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. About time for the home nine to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number one. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
Here comes the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, now what you want to do here in this hostile ballpark. Walk the leadoff guy who just happens to be a threat to go every time he's on first. Tough way to start things out.
Gene Segura will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 2-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes, 2-1. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Jonathan Lucroy to get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Ready with the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two-two pitch on the way. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. 3-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. You know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in for the first time now, and he's been hot as a firecracker of late, and he's seen that average shoot up quite a bit these past 8 ball games. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. 1-1 pitch on the way. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner. But that slider is so much easier to handle when it's belt higher or higher. And he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Martin Prado will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Donovan Solano digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
On the way. Runner goes for second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Segura for 1. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for 1.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
That was a strike.
One on the way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Don't give up the run.
The 1-2 with one away. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. You can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
In now, Tyler Colvin. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
The 1-0 home. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that's another good pitch. Again, ideally, you want to get this guy so you have the pitcher leading off the next time around, but if you have to walk him and take your chances against the pitcher, so be it.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Henderson Alvarez will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Has a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Davis will start things off in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. No problem here, one away. Gerardo Parra will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 1-0. 2-0 now. Two-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Luis Sardinas will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here he comes on 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Once again a 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Kyle Loth will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Come on, Brewers!
Now the 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps the dangerous Ichiro.
Suzuki.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Come on, let's do it.
Now the pitch. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Davis will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, when you've got a 3-ball count, hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
D. Gordon will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Go get him!
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
The 3-1 is on the way. Cold strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
1 out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Christian Yelich will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch now. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Gene Segura waits on deck. 3-0 is on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1.
Here we go.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, he did a great job of battling back from being down 3-0 to start the inning. Things weren't looking all that good, but he didn't panic. He trusted his stuff, and he comes right back with 3 good pitches to get the strikeout.
Gene Segura standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ballgame.
Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Here's a 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Aramis Ramirez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
1-0.
Here we go.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Lucroy will hit third and head for the plate. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Adam Lind will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 14 doubles on the season so far.
Come on,
1-0 on the way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Brewers on the Ramirez double. We're through 3 here in southern Wisconsin. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Michael Morse will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Michael Morse.
Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Davis is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in fourth place in that department in the National League. Martin Prado will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these 2 have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Donovan Solano will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Come on, Blue Crew.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here comes a 2-2. Got him. One, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Chris Davis will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Brad.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, you see 94 on the previous pitch. Then he comes back with 81 here. What do you do?
Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes another 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider, difficult to lay off, but he did it.
Now here it comes. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
in is Gerardo Parra, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Let's go, Brewers!
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Colvin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Luis Sardinas will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Here's the first offering. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1.
Here we go.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Kyle Loesch will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Now the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here comes the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Opposite field to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Tyler Colvin will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now the first pitch. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he's set now.
And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Henderson Alvarez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Carlos Gomez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
First pitch on the way. This is for Prado down at 3rd. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit high and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll round it and try for 3rd. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
2-1. Grounded, foul. The 2-2 coming. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. The Brewers get a run, and it comes on this swing of the bat by Gene Segura. 5 innings complete. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, I'll tell you what, he may still have a little bit of tread on those tires after all. He may be a step or two slower than when he was in his 20s, but he can still go home to first with the best of them. And he winds up beating that one out.
Here's D. Gordon now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
He's gonna go.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Comes set, now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Christian Yelich will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
He waits, now the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but not going to be able to take any more.
He's ready now, the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Michael Morse will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
First pitch coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Marlins lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Adam Lind will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the sixth. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. In the air to right center. And Colvin will take care of this one for the first out.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chris Davis will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
One, two. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Gerardo Parra will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1. The next pitch. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 1-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Martin Prado will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Pitch on the way. Out to short for Segura. Over to his left. He's up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Donovan Solano will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Tyler Colvin will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. First pitch to him. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Well, there you see Brewer manager Ron Renicky out for a conference at home plate, so I would imagine we're going to see a double switch here. Chris Perez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Elian Herrera is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3, Elian Herrera.
Adeiny Echeverria will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Adeiny Echeverria.
Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Two men are on with two men out.
Get the strikeout, man!
Comes set. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Don't let him score.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Let's get him out!
Now the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Aaron Crow will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Aaron Crow.
Luis Sardinhas will dig in. He singled his last time around. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And now a pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Whip it anything close.
And the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, the pitch before was tough duty at 96 on the gun, and then he goes one better and dials it up to 97 for the strikeout.
Elian Herrera will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
One pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few goes back. Here's the full count offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Carlos Gomez will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Well, there's no question that defense is not his strong suit behind the plate. No, he's in there for his bat. Sometimes these are the trade-offs you have to be willing to accept as a manager. That'll be a pass ball.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
The 3-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Gene Segura will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
Ball 1.
ball.
The 1-0 home. And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Let's send this guy to the
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Take the walk, man.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Come on.
2 out here and a runner at second. The 3-1 coming. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Jonathan Lucroy will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Come on, man.
First offering on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And for Milwaukee, this is a spot where you really need that one key hit.
Come on, punch one throw.
He's set, now the pitch.
Here we go.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
The 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 3-run blast is straight away left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
And he's a strike away from getting out of this unscored upon, but you can see the location mistake there. And now, all of a sudden, he goes from possibly hanging a goose egg to serving up a 3-run home run.
A.J. Ramos will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Aramis Ramirez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Adam Lind will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Lind awaits the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2-1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 0. Ichiro Suzuki will get us going now in the top half of the eighth. There we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now here it comes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Let's get the out here. Run.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Here comes the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
D. Gordon will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. From the stretch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-1. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result, a ball, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Two and one now to Gordon. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. Now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Christian Yelich will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Let's keep him right there.
Ichiro off second, the pitch. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. First and second here with nobody out. Here's the 2-2 home. And he pops him up back behind second base. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone.
That's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Jim Henderson will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Michael Morse will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
First and second now, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's out of here. So they're on the board, finally. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Neil Kotz will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Neil Kotz.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Martin Prado now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Woo!
1-1 on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop,
Donovan Solano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Marlins strike for 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Marlins 3.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jared Burton gets the call. Chris Davis will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Number 18, Chris Davis.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now 6-3.
These guys are maybe starting to put this game out of reach. The solo shot, and it pushes the lead up to 3. So now it'll take a pretty big collapse at the top of the 9th not to give this home crowd the victory they're looking for.
Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Scooter.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Here comes the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and make things worse. But he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Stepping in now, Luis Sardinas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a liner caught at third by Prado, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
I can tell you, it's been at least 20 years since I played third base, but these plays still make me shudder. You see where he's playing. He's trying to take away the bunt, so he's almost up there on the cut of the infield grass. And I'll tell you what, after a play like that, you might have to take a little bit of inventory.
Into the box now, Elian Herrera. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3.
Your attention, please.
There's a look at the big guy, Jonathan Broxton, on to try and get the final 3 outs here and save this one for his ball club. Jared Saltalamacchia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Tyler Colvin will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Ready with the 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, as a closer, you don't want to walk anybody, but obviously that's not always going to be the case. So with 1 away, that gives these guys renewed hope.
Don Kelly will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Kyle Loesch is the pitcher of record. He's in line for the W if the lead holds. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Ichiro Suzuki, the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. In tight with the slider, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here it comes. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily, and now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
D. Gordon will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Let's go! Put him away!
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Let's go!
First pitch to him. Fouled straight back.
Come on, let's hold him!
From the belt, the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's ready now, the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
In is Christian Yelich as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Stop him right here!
He's set, now the pitch. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, nothing doing here against the big fella, Jonathan Broxton, as he comes on to finish this one off and pick up another save.
fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player in the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 6-3. Good night from Milwaukee.